third reason we must engage in fasting is the fact that every man is tested around his appetites. If you have not conquered your appetite, you are a failure waiting to happen. The very first man God created was tested around his appetite. Adam, who was the first design, he was supposed to be the best. He was supposed to be the most advanced of God's creatures. However, when the test of appetite was put forward, he failed woefully. The devil came to him. He didn't test his intelligence. The devil came to him. He didn't test him on any other thing but his appetite. This was a guy manifesting highest level intelligence. All the animals God created, he didn't need to read a book. He didn't need to consult with any document. He could name the animals according to the names that God named them. But he failed the test of appetite as though he was an inexperienced person. And truly he was. Because if he was experienced, he would have known that he must have developed capacity in the area of appetite. And he failed. Even Jesus, the Son of God, was tested around his appetite. When the devil came to him, the first thing he said is, if you are the Son of God, turn these stones to bread. And the Bible made us to understand that Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, and he was hungry. You would expect that because he was hungry, he will rush to eat bread. But there is a hunger that educates you in the spirit. And so you will begin to understand priorities from the scales of the immortals. So Jesus was not moved to demonstrate power just to prove a point, because the fasting gave him a tutelage in the spirit that made him to choose the things that God chooses. If a man does not master his appetite, he will be a puppet in the hands of demonic spirits. Our pursuit in this life, many persons walk for their bellies. Many persons enter into relationships for their bellies. The bellies of men have become their gods. And so when we fast, it's because we are preparing ourselves for the day of trial. Because one of the areas we must be tested and one of the areas we must pass is the area of appetite. Having said that, I want to quickly look into the subject itself. What is fasting? And how should fasting be done? What's the concept about? Primarily speaking, fasting is simply the ability to stay away from desires in order to seek the face of God. If you don't have the capacity to stay away from desires to seek God, number one, it means you are a slave of your desires. And number two, it means God is not a priority in your ecosystem. These two things are the things